Good morning, students. In the last topic, we have done projectile fired parallel to the horizontal. Now, in this topic, we will do projectile fired at an angle with the horizontal. We will project a object towards vertical position, then it will covering a parabolic path and return to back to the ground. And we will project it with the initial velocity u is the initial velocity, and it will make a angle theta with the horizontal, and in between it will reach to any point p where we will discuss its motion. Along this it is x distance, and along y axis it will cover y distance. Clear? Now at point A it will reach to its maximum height and again return to the point Q, and this distance from O to this Q, that is R, that is horizontal range. We will study these terms one by one, and the time taken by the projectile from O to A is time of ascent, means ऊपर जाने वाला time. Then time taken from A to Q, that is time of descent. And total time of projectile is capital T, and this will be T by 2, and this will be again T by 2. So we will discuss all these terms one by one. First of all, if any object making an angle theta with the horizontal, then its velocity will resolve into two components. Ux is equal to u cos theta, it will be the velocity along horizontal. Uy is equal to u sin theta, it is the velocity along vertical direction. Clear? Now first of all we will discuss the motion along horizontal and motion along vertical. First point is motion along horizontal, means along x-axis we will discuss its motion. Clear? Now if we neglect the friction due to air, then velocity along the horizontal will remain constant. If velocity is constant, means ux is equal to u cos theta. Ux for x-axis, u is its velocity, and cos theta is component. Clear? Because theta was the angle, so its acceleration will be 0. Velocity is constant, so acceleration will be 0 along x-axis. So according to the relation, s is equal to ut plus half at square, and s will be x, u, and this will be t, and here half ax t square. Now ax will be 0, so this term will become 0. So x is equal to uxt, or ux the value की है u cos of theta into t, or we can say that t is equal to x upon u cos theta. This is equation number 1. Now second, motion along vertical. Motion along vertical situation. Now along the vertical means along upward direction, its velocity goes on decreasing, and then it will become 0. So we can say that along vertical direction its velocity will be u sin theta, and acceleration will be minus of g, because we are projecting the object vertical upwards. So acceleration will be acceleration due to gravity, but it will be in opposite direction. So according to same relation, s is equal to ut plus half at square, we will here s will be y, because here this distance at any point p, y, uyt plus half ayt square. Y is equal to u sin theta into t plus half ay means g into t square minus g. Clear? Y is equal to u sin theta t minus 1 by 2 gt square. Now equation of trajectory means the path of trajectory, we can say that. Path covered by the projectile means that is trajectory, we can say that. What will be the equation of trajectory? This is equation number 2. Now from 1 and 2, one equation was this where we have find the value of t. Now in equation number 2 we will put the value of t. So y will be equal to u sin theta into value of t is x upon u cos theta, u and u are cut, minus 1 by 2 g, t the value, x upon u cos theta whole square. Y is equal to x as it is sin theta upon cos theta, that is tan theta, minus 1 by 2 g x square upon u square cos square theta. Now we will see this term u square cos square theta and g and 2, they are constant, so this whole term is constant, means constant into x square. So this equation is a parabolic equation, equation of parabola, and we can say that the path of projectile moves in a parabolic path. Then next point is time of flight. We will find time of flight, means time of flight is in what time this projectile remains in air, or in which time it covers the distance, total distance, or it covers the total path from the point of projection. It is multiplied by t, means total time from this O to A and A to Q. This total time t we have to find. Clear? Now in this time of ascent, the time taken by the projectile to cover a distance from O to A, that is time of ascent, already I have told you, and from A to Q, this is time of descent, we return to ground. We know that v is equal to u plus at. This is the first equation of motion. So along vertical, we can say that vy is equal to uy, because we are talking about vertical. This situation, we are talking about O to A and A to Q. So we can say that, and final velocity, we know that at point Q it is 0, so v will be 0, uy will be u sin theta, already we know that, ay will be minus g, already we know that acceleration due to gravity, and t, what time it will take from 0 to t, means in which time it is remained in the motion, so we can say that is t by 2. So from this equation we can say that u sin theta is equal to gt by 2. Clear? It will be gt by 2, and we can say that t is equal to 2u sin theta upon g. This is the equation of total time of flight. And next, maximum height attained. Maximum height attained means this one, this h, we have to find this expression for this h. It is the greatest height to which projectile rise above the point of projection, that is noted by capital H. भी कितना point of projection तो ऊपर उठ रहा है projectile, that is known as maximum height. We will find this, its expression. It is also in y direction, so vertical direction, so we can say that s is equal to ut plus half at square, and y is equal to uyt plus half ayt square. Clear? To cover this maximum height, this projectile will take this time t by 2. So in term of t, we will put t by 2, and y, that we will put h, and u sin theta. In term of t, we will put